What a time to be alive. EA has announced college basketball is now making its return, man. It's coming back. It's coming back, man. And we actually predicted this, man. 5 months ago, we dropped a video on this cover. We thought it on this topic. We thought it was going to come back for 26. Unfortunately, we will not see the game to 28, man. I got a lot of mixed feelings about this whole situation, man. So EA ends up winning the bid. Apparently 3 different companies was trying to be the one to make the game. Apparently EA won. I think it's safe to assume that 2K was also in the mix for that, man. And if y'all just, the college football guys and y'all don't really know much about 2K or the NBA Lives, 2K has been significantly better than all of the EA basketball games. And if you are on the other side, well, EA hasn't dropped a basketball game since like 2019, and that's for a reason. 2K drops one every single year. The EA basketball games just super janky. But on the other end, this is the worst 2K we have got in a while. If y'all play 2K25, it is the worst 2K in a while. It is really bad right now. It is really bad, but I still play. I love basketball, man, so I play a lot of 2K. It still get a lot of love from me. It's the worst one in a while. Having a competitor now from EA could result in 2K being better and also could result in this video game being better, man. I also want to talk about like what this game could potentially look like, because I just imagine, man, like take Dynasty College Football 25, 26 also, and just put that in the basketball world. That's going to be insane. So we're going to cover that and more in this video. If y'all do enjoy this content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're going crazy. We're posting College Football 26 content, also basketball in 3 years when it drops as well. Also go check me out on Twitch. We're going crazy. So a lot of information we're getting is not all going to be true. So in this, we're going to try to cover as much as we know as possible. And obviously this is like a remake of the College Football 25 screen into just a college basketball screen. It looks dope. It looks dope, man. But this game is not going to come for a little while. They are super early in the stages, man. They just won the bid, whatever you want to call it, for this game to start being made. They don't even have a social media account for the college basketball, man. EA just posted it. They don't even have a college basketball account to promote the game yet. They are probably still hiring the developers, all of that, who's going to be the ones to make this game. They are super early on, but videos like this and other people dropping videos on what they can expect or what should be in the game should help them mold the game. So please drop any feedback down below. We know EA watch videos and also look in comment sections for feedback. So please let me know, let EA know, how do y'all want this game to look, and I'm sure gonna let y'all know, man. So first, we have never seen a road to glory in a basketball game. We just haven't, man. I don't know if you rename it something different because it's basketball, but you get the concept, man. You take a player, you start off in high school, and then you go on to get, go to college and, NIL, this, that, and the third. Unfortunately, the road to glory in this basketball game wouldn't result into any, next level, because this is an EA game, and obviously the NBA 2K is a 2K game, so it wouldn't be no transitioning into college or the professional, because it's 2 different companies. So that's the unfortunate part. But we do get the experience. I'm assuming you will be there for 4 years. I'm assuming that's a guarantee. You will be a 4-year whatever start or whatever school you go to. And then, one and done just wouldn't make sense in this situation. Now, what's the benefits, what's the pros and cons of EA making this game compared to 2K? Because the thing about 2K, we know gameplay is going to at least be solid, man. It's going to be at least be solid. The thing about the NBA Lives, questionable at best, man. I know we're going to have some live people in here that absolutely love the NBA Lives. Man, for most people, 2K was significantly better, and that's the unfortunate part. So I think we could expect, the gameplay to be questionable, but also we know EA will make a good dynasty mode or whatever they call it in this next video game. We know it's going to be solid, but 2K also do a solid job of making their, especially for 2K, man. I mean, 2K25, 26, those are actually solid games when it comes to the franchise. Is it perfect? Not at all, but they have a lot of settings, a lot of features in there. So we just need to make sure in this college basketball game the gameplay is up to par. We know the team building aspect is going to be there, man. I can see it now. Me taking over my small program and just trying to go after 5 stars. It's going to be a lot less 5 stars to go after, man. Recruiting is going to be a lot tougher. It's going to be a lot tougher than college football just because it's less players and it's more teams. You know, think about it. It's like 370 something Division I teams. And I don't know if they all get put in the game. Maybe we only get certain conferences, but it's not like how it is in NFL or in college football where you got FBS. And those are really the only teams that matter when it comes to winning a national championship. Obviously, you know, the Power 5 schools really matters when it comes to winning a national championship in most sports. But I think you'd be doing a disservice if you didn't have all these other programs in your school or in your video game. You got to have them. Now, do you go all 370 or whatever that number is? Maybe not, but maybe you pick the most important conferences in the video game. You're still looking at a lot more schools. The good part is a lot less players. You got, 12, 15 players on each roster. I'm assuming also getting the NIL rights for every single one of these players would not be much of an issue, as it has not been an issue for college football. You know, I don't think any player would not want to be in the game, especially you getting $1,000 in a free copy. You're probably going to be in the game, so you probably don't have to deal with those issues. But I just see it's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of players, a lot of different teams, a lot of different arenas. I see why they're waiting 3 years to drop this game, and hopefully, let's cross our fingers, hopefully we don't get the GTA where it get delayed and, you know, next thing you know is delayed again. So hopefully we don't get none of that, man. But it could be so much fun, man. The recruiting element, the team builder, you know, they could do team builder right. We don't know what college football will look like in 2028, but I think it's safe to assume it'll look a lot better than what it does now. And then just moving that stuff over to basketball, in my head, is seamless. Like I said, my only concern here is the gameplay, and I would argue that's probably the part that matters the most in any video game. The gameplay, you know, the team building stuff, that's fun, but the gameplay sucks. Oh man, it's tough to play the game. It's very tough to play the game. So that's the part EA really needs to focus on this next 3 years, man. Don't copy 2K, but you gotta get pretty darn close to 2K, because for a lot of 2K players, you know, they gonna want the game to feel a little bit similar. If the games are completely different, it's gonna be challenging for guys to convert over, man. But I do think this is great for sports. I think it's great to have some competition. Now 2K gotta be on their toes, and also now EA gotta be on their toes. And we see how EA do under pressure. We see what they did with Madden. They dropped. I mean, this might be a generational year for Madden. We'll see what it looks like when it actually drops. But the game looks a lot better than what it does the last couple years. And a lot of people in the community are talking about this has been the best Madden in probably the last 10 years. It's a contract year for Madden. So we know how EA do under pressure. So I got some high expectations, man. I got some high expectations. It's due. It's due, man. We need a college basketball game. It's unfortunate we got to wait this long. I do think if 2K was the one making the game, it might not take that long to create, because they already have the structure. They already have like a basketball game dropping every year to go off for. You know, you could keep the gameplay very similar. Now you just got to add all the extra stuff. I'm not a developer at all. But in my head, if you don't have to really make drastic changes to gameplay or update gameplay, and you could just focus on adding, you know, a My Career, adding a team builder, adding a dynasty, adding, you know, all this other stuff. Do you do park? Do you do rec? That also could be super fun, man. You gotta have some element of that in this next college basketball game. You know, the rec and the park is super popular in 2K. You gotta have some version of that in college basketball. I know a lot of people is gonna be there to rebuild teams, to rebuild a program. You gotta have the park and rec, man. That's the number one seller. Maybe not the number one seller, but that's damn near the most important thing for 2K and why that game does well. Because there's no other game where you can have 5 people match up against 5 people and play basketball together. There's no other version of that. If you're able to pit that in EA and have it maybe be better or just as good, but a basketball version, boy, that could be tough. That could be lit. Could be lit, man. I'm super excited. As y'all see, man, y'all please let me know y'all comments down below what y'all need in the game. What element y'all need in the game? I just need NIL. I think it will be at this point. 3 years in the future, it's hard to predict where NIL is going. It will be in the game. We seen the NBA draft, man. I hate to jump around, but we seen the NBA draft. Them boys not hungry. They not. Them boys not hungry. They're getting fed in college. They getting fed that money. They get drafted. They disappointed to get drafted to certain teams, man. It's a new day and age. I need to see that in college, man. Need to see NIL because it plays a real role in the sports nowadays. This also got me asking the question, do we ever see a college baseball game? You know, obviously basketball, football, baseball, hey man, that's next in line, right? That's next in line. College baseball game, you know, my team won the national championship, the World Series, excuse me. I think maybe down the line it's a path for that, especially if this college basketball do good. I see a path for it. We'll see. But I think that could also be a super cool idea, man. We start really getting some of these college sports in the game. Now, baseball will be a tough one because there's so many teams, so many players. That one will be difficult, but could be extremely fun. One last thing, it's reported that also the women teams will be in college basketball. That's great. That's great. Give us as much as possible, man. Give us as much as possible. So it looks like you got the men's and women's basketball programs in this 28 game, in this college basketball 28 game. So that's great to see. Man, that's all I got for y'all boys today. If y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Are y'all excited? Y'all lit? I'm lit, man. 3 years. It's going to be a long 3 years, but it's going to be worth it. Appreciate y'all, and we on to the next one.